Like one time I was working with a coach, she was fabulous. She was helping me with our offense. Like she and her husband worked with me for days on this offense, and I was, peppering her with questions and questions and questions, and taking notes and doing video and everything. I mean, we're talking. She was so awesome. And after it was like 6 o'clock at night, and she goes, "Tara, can I just ask you one thing?" I'm like, "Sure, you can ask me anything." I've been asking her like for days about things, and she goes, "Why do your teams always win?" And I'm just like, I don't know. We expect to, we expect to win, and we have confidence that we will be successful because we buy into our kind of the routines that we do, and the drills and the practice and the everything that we're doing is about being successful. And even if you're taking little bumps along the way, if you lose like a game along the way, you learn from it and you get better. So I think it's just a confidence and a just the idea that this is why we're doing this, is to be successful. Coach Knight, if I do remember one thing that he said, it would be mental is the physical as 4 is to 1. The ability to concentrate, the ability to keep playing hard, the ability to get up when you get knocked down, the mental toughness that I see in someone like a Caitlin Clark is really special. Players that I've had, Chiney Ogwumike, Jane Appel, Candace Wiggins. I mean, the great players are players that they're driven, they're competitive, they don't get discouraged, they don't get frustrated. They do have a mental drive that is different. And those players, like an Olympian is that kind of player. An Olympian is someone that just keeps battling. It's not necessarily, someone just, in athletics, you're not born with an athletic silver spoon in your mouth. You have to work. And they're not afraid of hard work. They're not afraid of, failing. They're going to get back up and keep working hard. And it is really, really fun to coach and be around incredibly tough people, like mentally tough. They can be very kind people, but they're mentally tough people, and that's a fun team to have when you have mentally tough players. And I've coached a lot of them, and it's also very obvious when someone who might be very talented is not of that caliber mentally, and that's very hard.